PJ, was it enough better than last night or no?
I would say the only positive we had was the Jeremy Verhagen that our staff has seen and that our team has seen for the last 2 years showed up today, and at least on the offensive end of the floor. He that's the guy that we see in practice every day, but for some reason that guy hasn't made it to the game night floor, and so that's the one bright spot. But defensively, him and the rest of us, our performance left much to be desired.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it and realize it now. You have 1 steal and no blocks. I mean, that kind of tells a little bit, doesn't it?
No, because in our system, that's not what we look for. We
Okay.
don't want to block. We don't want to steal. We pack it in. We try to make teams beat us over the top, but we pressure those shots so they're not squat and shoot threes. And for the 3rd game in a row, we've let teams who were shooting 1% shoot much higher against us, and that's what we told the guys afterwards. Until they understand that it's not a coincidence that people are doing that against them, nothing's going to change.
So what I'm hearing is that they're 63.3%. Some of that is the fact that you're not guarding well enough.
We're not guarding. We're not taking personal challenges. We're not taking team challenges. That's not what these guys think about, and I understand that's a huge mountain for me to ask 18 to 22-year-olds to think about defending and rebounding, because that's not putting themselves first. We're all selfish as human beings to a point, and what we're trying to do is change a mentality that when you walk into the practice floor, it's not about you, it's about us. And all 16 guys that enter that practice floor have to commit to thinking about that first. You know, we can't have the days where you score 20 and feel good when you walk out of the arena when the score is what it was. You know, you have to be happy scoring 4 when that's your supposed role. What you see is your role. If you score 4 and grab 6 boards and get 4 assists, but we win, that should make you happy. If you score 20 and you shoot lights out and we get smoked, you should be depressed. And until we start developing that's a big mountain to climb with 8 new guys. Until we do that, I don't know if anything's going to change, because 76 points at home is plenty. That's plenty.
It doesn't get easier too. I mean, in terms of you can preach at it. It's at some point the light hopefully will go on, but your schedule doesn't allow you much time. I mean, it's a day of practice, 2 days of practice, and bam, you're back on the court again, hoping to see a result.
No question. And we got a Nebraska-Omaha team that handled us at their place last year, coming in here, that just played CU to a 5-point game. They're awfully talented. They will challenge us at every position. There's no weak link. And so it'll be a great test for us to see if we're going to get better in the areas that we need to get better at.
And they're on Wednesday. So is tomorrow an off day?
Tomorrow's an off day.
So you got 1 day to kind of
Correct.
fix some things.
Correct.
That makes it even tougher than what you were just talking about, does it not?
Yes, it does.
And you want to, I don't know what your philosophy is, but you want to hammer on Tuesday and have them.
No, we can't. It was, again, like we said yesterday, with how short we are, we can't do that. I did think that Spencer Mathis earned some trust today. I thought his 11 minutes with 4 points and 3 rebounds, but what's more important is he had 1 foul. Yesterday he played 12 minutes, and I think he had 4 fouls in 12 minutes. That tells me that he's dialed in more to the defensive end. You know, and that's what you can look at, is when you got guys that play. You know, and I'll pick on Ibrahim tonight, who got his first minutes, but he played 6 minutes and had 4 fouls. That tells you all you need to know. I mean, if you want to look at stats, that's what you look at. Now, Ibrahim's going to be a great player. He's going to be a tremendous player. But that's when you've got 8 of those that are new to your program, that sums it up what we're trying to deal with and what we're trying to change.